Well, hello everybody. Well, you know how much I love making sausage. So today I want to demonstrate the proper way of making sausage. First of all, we're going to need a grinder and followed up by a sausage stuffer and then of course the products that we're using. This is a mixture of pork butt and pork belly. So what we're going to do, I'm going to get a nice little pan to be able to catch the meat on. Now, first of all, I have cut all my pork into strips. So when you cut them in strips, the strip will catch on the auger and just pull it right down. Gentle, doesn't heat your fat up, and it's really one of the key to making a very high quality sausage. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn my grinder on. I'm gonna take one piece of meat, and as you can see, I'm just gently holding, and it pulls it right in. And we're getting a really, really nice grind, one piece at a time. So what we're looking for when we're making sausage is anywhere from about 30% fat to about 40% fat, depending on the sausage we are making. Do not be afraid to add fat to your sausage. Fat is what keeps that sausage nice and moist and not dry after you cook it. The sausage we're going to make today is kind of a fresh take on kind of a hybrid of an Italian. I have kosher salt, a little bit of sugar, fresh oregano, black pepper, cracked fennel seed, because any good Italian needs fennel. Here's our little twist, lemon zest, which is going to make it really nice and bright and savory, with a little bit of orange zest as well. And to give it a little bit of spice, because I love spice in my food, I got some red pepper flake. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take my salt. I've weighed everything out, so I know exactly how much is going in here. Here's my sugar. It's almost like painting. I'm kind of painting my canvas with flavors. Black pepper, red pepper flake. The fennel brings that little licorice bite to your sausage. Now I'm gonna give a little freshness. Again, this was fresh. I used a zester. Zest will carry all the flavor, all the aromatics, because all the oils will hold it. So I can use the zest, get that lemon or orange flavor without actually cooking and damaging the meat. Then we finish up with some of our fresh oregano. I love using fresh, kind of gives it that brightness of the herb. Now we have all of our seasoning. What I'm gonna do, it's kind of like making bread. You wanna get in here. And the reason I prefer doing this by hand is you're a lot more gentle with the meat. You can use a mixer, but it will kind of create heat and friction and can break the delicate fat. Now, how do you know if you've mixed it enough? Now, what I'm gonna do, kind of take a piece, look at that. Look how natural it is. Basically, it's like naturally glued together. I literally have to rip it apart. So we got nice protein development. So we're gonna take a little bit of sausage, add it to my canister, and I'm gonna punch it down. And you can actually hear the air releasing. Very key, I'm gonna start twisting this out just till the meat starts coming out at the end. Now the casing we're using today is pork casing, and I've let these soak in clean water for about 30 minutes to rehydrate them. You don't want your water too cold or too hot. If the water's too cold, your casing will become brittle. Room temperature water. Now that we found the end of our casing, so we're gonna put our casing on. But you know, if you're doing this at home, to make it a lot easier to get started, we're just gonna tie a simple knot. So I have just a real simple knot. That way you have a little bit more control of when you start first stuffing it out, it won't just come straight out at the end. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna hold a little bit of pressure here, gripping it just enough so I get a nice, even sausage. Okay, so I'm at the end of this stuffing. So I'm gonna just come out a little bit, take our little scissors, snip. Now I'm gonna make my first twist. Okay, there's my first twist. We want each link twisted, as so. I just skip one extra link, I twist it the same way. And what's happening is I'm actually twisting two sausages at once. Skip one, go to the next one, and see we're having two. So I'm actually double the speed of my work. And again, you see how I'm going this way? If I wanted to do one link at a time, I would come to the next one, and this one, I twisted towards you. Then my next link, I would twist toward me. And as you see, we have a beautiful sausage made here. Let's go ahead and trim trim up our sausages that we just made. And again, you don't see any air holes in it. The ends are completely sealed up is what we're looking for, but that is sausage making.